Alright, we are live for Notre Dame against Duke. Sorry, I'm extremely late, I know that. I saw Notre Dame just scored a touchdown, Aldrich Estime running in from 6 yards out. They also faked a punt on that drive, which I did not see. I heard about, though. So, sorry I'm so late. There's about 4.5 minutes gone in the game. Let me get the scoreboard up real quick. Ignore that. Also, sorry I haven't been posting videos lately. I've had a lot going on. But, getting back into swing of things here. So 7-0 Notre Dame at the moment. Give me a second. One second. But welcome to the stream, everybody. There we go. And quarter one. Hold on one second. Alright, let me get the comments up so I can talk to you guys. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Let me get the comments up. I know I've missed quite a few videos. If you guys are wondering about anything, I did not officially miss them. Well, I missed the videos, but I put all stuff in the community tab of my channel. You guys can make sure to check for updates, as I always say, anything like that. I've got Notre Dame. I think it's 34-20, but I'm not sure. Give me a second to check. Alright, they're back from commercial break. Duke gonna get the football for their first time. Let's see. Yeah, Notre Dame 34-20. Going with Notre Dame, me too. The kick is away, and it will be returned from about the goal line. And on the return, is going to bounce this to the outside, cut up the middle, and taken down across the 27-yard line. And if you guys are wondering, I'm a big Notre Dame fan. Alright. First and 10 here for Duke. Riley Leonard is their quarterback. He's a very good dual threat guy. So first and 10 from the 28. Leonard in shotgun. Notre Dame brings a blitz right away. Leonard takes a shot down the sideline, and wow, how did he catch that? And why does my game keep freezing? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, actually, that was incomplete. Unless I missed that play. Looked like he caught that. Alright, this is not cooperating at the moment. Let me restart my computer. It's been really slow. Alright, hold on 1 second. Gotta improvise. Give me 1 second. Improvising here. Hold on. Gotta wait for my computer to restart. But if you guys want to fill me in chat, that would be very helpful. Alright, my computer's just about finished restarting. And then I will get the game back on. Make sure to vote in the poll if you guys have not already done so. Hold on. Getting the game back up now. My computer has finished restarting. If you guys can hear these crickets chirping, very sorry about that. They're driving me insane. Give me a minute. Alright, I got it loading up again now. Hold on 1 second. Alright, if this would now cooperate, hold on. But welcome to the stream, everybody. I know I'm extremely late for this game. Alright, got it on. Hold on 1 second. Alright, 3rd and 5 here for Duke. 9:19 to go. Notre Dame leads this one 7-0. Don't know why I've got captions on. Alright, 3rd and 5 from the 28-yard line. Notre Dame shows blitz. Oh, they drop out of it. Leonard looks to throw. Quick throw that is caught. Why does my game keep freezing? I'm watching it in slow motion, it appears. Picks up the first down. Alright, so yeah, he did pick up the first down. So 1st and 10, Duke here. As they try to answer the Notre Dame opening touchdown. So 1st and 10 from exactly the 20-yard line. Leonard in shotgun. Looks to throw. Leonard with time. Going to wobble one down the sideline. Incomplete. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 here. Let me pull up the rosters for each team, so I'm not that familiar with the Duke roster. This is going to drive me insane. Alright, 2nd and 10 here for Duke. 8:33 to go in the first quarter. Current drive, 7 plays, 1 rush, 6 passes for Duke. Again, I'm watching this in slow motion. Alright, here we go. Leonard is going to hand off. He's stuffed right there at the line. Howard Cross stops him. The nose tackle for Notre Dame. Why is this doing this? Every 5 seconds, it's in slow motion for maybe 3 seconds, and it goes back to normal. Alright, 3rd and 10 here. I'm in slow motion again. Leonard, here we go, looks to throw. Leonard is in trouble, and Leonard is taken down right at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up a 4th down here for Duke. And they're going to be forced to settle for a field goal. Hold on. I'm trying to get it to him not watching the game in slow motion. And they kicked field goal. I'm going to take they miss it based off the kicker's reaction, but I really have no idea because I can't tell anything because my game doesn't cooperate. Yeah, he missed the field goal, I think. Did he miss the field goal? I have no idea. This hasn't updated yet. Yeah, missed field goal. Alright, make sure to vote in the poll if you guys have not already done so. So far, everyone has said Duke. If you guys have a score prediction, let me know in the comments. I'm going Notre Dame 34-20. Alright, so Notre Dame takes over with the ball at... Oh my, I'm going to throw this thing out the window in a second. Notre Dame takes over at their own 20 after the missed field goal. They still lead this one 7-0, 7:06 to go in the first quarter. Let's take a look at some other scores while we wait for them to come back from commercial. I know LSU and Ole Miss are playing right now. That is a shootout so far. 31-28 at the half, last I checked. Yeah, LSU, Ole Miss leads 31-28, 14, now 12 minutes to go in the third quarter. Oregon up on Stanford just 14-6 at halftime. Oklahoma beating Iowa State just 21-17. And Tennessee up on South Carolina 7-3. And because they're not back yet, let's go over some other scores. Penn State beats Northwestern 41-13. USC holds off Colorado 48-41. Kentucky destroys Florida 33-14. Georgia beats Auburn 27-20. They do not deserve to be ranked number 1 anymore. Michigan beats Nebraska 45-7. Texas beats Kansas 40-14. And Missouri beats Vanderbilt 38-21. Also, Oregon State beats Utah last night 21-7. Wow, this is a long commercial break. Still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Definitely noticed the commercials really, really, really long this year. Alright, now they're back from commercial break. Now there's water on the floor as well. Alright, so they're back from commercial break. Notre Dame leads Duke 7-0 here. And they take over at their own 20-yard line following the Duke missed field goal. So Hartman under center here. Here they're going to toss this one left to Audric Estime. Estime is tripped up after a gain of 3 at the 23. Notre Dame on their last drive. That was capped off with a 6-yard touchdown drive by Audric Estime. And I also just saw the fake punt they ran on that previous drive. So from the 22, they give Estime 2 on that one. And we got early movement up front for Notre Dame. False start on the offense. Let's see, right guard. No. I don't know who that is. One of the guys on the inside. Sorry, that's center. Ezekiel. I always get him and right guard Rocco Spindler confused. because they were very similar numbers, 50 and 52. Third Notre Dame penalty, they've got 15 penalty yards so far. No penalties for Duke. So 2nd and 13 here. Hartman looks to throw. He's pressured, hit as he throws, and incomplete. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 13 here. Carter got instant pressure on Sam Hartman. As he just runs over the center. 3rd and 13. Hartman in shotgun. Estimate the back line to his left. Duke brings pressure. It's picked up. Hartman stands in the pocket. Delivers a strike to Mitchell Evans for a first down. And Notre Dame moves the chains on 3rd and long. They had a completion to Mitchell Evans to open up the game. Up the seam for maybe 25 yards. This one exactly 13. And they move the chains here on 3rd and long. They give Hartman just enough time to make that throw. Here they go back to the ground with Estime. He powers his way ahead for a gain of 6. Estime, a very physical runner. Has been one of the best backs in the country so far this season. So here is a 2nd and 4. With a little under 5.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Notre Dame up 7-0. So from their own 37, here is the handoff to a different back. You can't tell who that is. And he's going to get maybe a yard. That is Jabron Payne, number 3. Notre Dame uses 5 different running backs. Estime is the main back. He's among leaders in the country in terms of rushing yards this season. And they also use 4 other guys. So 3rd and 3 here for Notre Dame. Ole Miss is now taking the lead. LSU is now taking the lead over Ole Miss, 35-31. Hartman looks to throw to the outside. That is caught by Mitchell Evans. Another 3rd down conversion. And inside Duke territory, he's taken down all the way up to the 41-yard line. Nice throw and catch from Hartman to Mitchell Evans, who's had a nice game so far. Mitchell Evans, 3 catches, 63 yards so far. Again, sorry about the crickets if you guys can't hear that. So 1st and 10 for Notre Dame inside Duke territory. After a big 3rd down conversion. Gets it to the 41-yard line. Hartman, off play action. Sidearms one incomplete, too high. Looking for true freshman Rico Flores. That's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here from the 41. Notre Dame already up 7-0. So far, results on the poll. Everyone has said Notre Dame will win. I would agree. Make sure to vote if you guys haven't already done so. 2nd and 10 here from the 41. Evans in motion. Hartman sets up the screen out to Chris Tyree. And he is taken down after a gain of 7 there. And now we got a late flag that comes in as well. Tyree is slot receiver for Notre Dame. Made the transfer from running back to receiver this offseason. As Notre Dame's got a very crowded running back room. Not sure what they just said. I think they just said no foul on the play, but I'm not completely sure. So 3rd and 4 for Notre Dame. Hartman under center for this 3rd down. Evans, the tight end, in motion. Harmon hands off to Estime. Estime is taking them right at the line of scrimmage, nowhere to run. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 4. Interesting call there on 3rd and 4. And Notre Dame will send on the field goal unit. Spencer Schrader, kicker for Notre Dame, got a huge leg, although doesn't love to make field goals. This is a 53-yard field goal on this 4th and 4, and we've got a flag prior to this field goal. False start on Notre Dame, so that may take them out of field goal range. Three guys move there. That does take them out of field goal range. They will now send on the punt unit. So costly mistake there for the Irish. Their 4th penalty. 20 penalty yards. 4th and 9 here. So Bryce McPherson, 2 punted away. Jalen Calhoun back deep for Duke. Fair catch called for. But this will go... No, that is caught. I thought that was going to go over his head. Fair catch called for at the 12, and that is where Riley Leonard and the Duke offense will take over. 2:12 to go in the first quarter. They trail 7-0. South Carolina's now taking the lead on Tennessee 10-7. That's the only other score that has changed. LSU Ole Miss is a shootout so far. Wonder how high scoring that game can go. 35-31 at the moment with 10 minutes to go in the third quarter. Give me 1 second. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Duke with the football deep inside their own territory at their own 12. So waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Wow, this is a long commercial break when we're just going to go to commercial in like another 2 minutes after the... at the end of the half. Sorry, at the end of the quarter. I feel like I somehow may have gotten set behind. Of course I did. Alright, missed the first down play. Didn't gain much there for Duke. So it is a 2nd and 8 here from the 14 for Duke. 1:45 to go in the opening quarter. Notre Dame up 7-0. Leonard in shotgun with the back line to his right. Leonard looks to throw. It's got plenty of time. Now he's going to throw over the middle. Intercepted! Picked off by Xavier Watson. Returned to the 13. An excellent starting field position for Notre Dame as Leonard throws it right to the former receiver. So looking for somebody on an in route and just does not see the safety come up. Throws it right to him. And Notre Dame with excellent starting field position at the Duke 13-yard line, as they look to extend on their lead at the very, very end of this first quarter. That is the first interception in the last 6 games for Riley Leonard. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame. Hartman in shotgun. Estimate the back line to his right. Hartman looks to throw. He's going to roll out to his right. Hartman on the run. Dumps it off to Flores. Incomplete. Unable to hold on to that one. Bobbled it a couple times. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. So here is a 2nd and 10. Following the incompletion, Hartman tonight so far 6 of 10, 89 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. Actually hasn't thrown a pick this season, I believe. So 2nd and 10. Hartman hands off to the freshman Jeremiah Love, and he is going to power his way ahead for 3. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 7. With a little over a minute to go in the opening quarter. Third and 6 here. Notre Dame 2 of 4 on 3rd down. First down inside the 3-yard line. Hartman looks to throw. Nope, play blown dead. We've got another flag down. Another false start for Notre Dame. I missed their first drive, and that's the 3rd I've seen. At the rate they're moving, I'd like to think the other 2 are false starts as well, as they've got 5 penalties. Or 25 penalty yards. So 3rd and 11. From the 14-yard line. Hartman in shotgun. Looks to throw. He's got time. Plenty of time. Now time runs out. Hartman looks to run. He's going to get taken down for a loss of 4. And Notre Dame is going to waste his excellent starting field position and be forced to settle for a field goal. He had a window to throw that to Chris Tyree, their slot receiver. Just didn't see him as he was scrambling around. But that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Notre Dame up 7-0. And they can potentially extend their lead when we enter the second quarter, as they will have a field goal attempt upcoming. But man, did they miss that opportunity to get a touchdown there after the interception. Give me 1 second. Oh, by the way, Ole Miss kicked a field goal. It's now 35-34, LSU. Tennessee is retaking the lead over South Carolina, 14-10 end of first quarter. And Oklahoma, Iowa State, 27-20, Oklahoma. With 6:49 to go in the first half. That game also quite high scoring so far. But we enter quarter two. Notre Dame actually, I think, with negative yardage on that drive. Yeah, 3 plays for loss of 3 yards. So waiting for them to come back from commercial break, Notre Dame will be attempting a field goal. That will be, hold on, let me do some math real quick. It's going to be about a 33-yard field goal for Notre Dame when they come back from commercial. Which, knowing how long commercials have been this season, will probably be about a couple hours. Still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. Alright, now they're finally back. Probably to just go to commercial again after the field goal. But here is Spencer Strader for the field goal. It is on a 4th and 14 for Notre Dame. It's a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Snap is good, the hold is good, and Strader's kick is right down the middle. Kick that so far went over the net. Behind the upright. And the 35-yard field goal attempt is up and good. Notre Dame now leads this one 10-0. As they show LSU's most recent touchdowns, now 35-34 in that game. LSU over Ole Miss. I picked Ole Miss in that game. So, here is Notre Dame set to kick it off. Yeah, he made one under 50. Yeah, it seems like he only makes 50-yarders. So the kick is away, and this will be fielded at the 4 on the return. Wow, big block there. Big hit takes him down at the, let's see, that's about the 22-yard line. And that is where Leonard and the Duke offense will take over. So 1st and 10 here for Duke. 8 seconds into the second quarter from their own 22. They trail by 10. Leonard is going to throw dropped and incomplete. Looking for number 8 there. That is Jordan Moore. Really should have had that one. Off his handed incomplete. 2nd and 10 here from the 22. Duke on the season has averaged 200 rushing yards a game. Tonight, they have just 2 rushing yards. Here they go to the ground on the jet sweep, and it is going to be a gain of 2 there. As Jawan Calhoun with the carry there, the redshirt senior from Greenville, South Carolina. So here is a 3rd and 8 for Duke, an early 3rd and long here in this second quarter. Leonard in shotgun. He looks to throw here on 3rd and long. Has time. Now time runs out, and Leonard is taken down for a sack back at the 14-yard line. And Notre Dame's defense comes up with a big stop on 3rd down, and they force a punt. Their defense has been great so far. A turnover. They forced a missed field goal as well. And Notre Dame's defense forces a punt on this 4th and 19. Notre Dame looks like they're going to come after this punt. They don't. The first punt tonight for Duke. Here is Tyree. Fields at his own 34. Tyree on the return has space, and he's going to get up to the 41-yard line. Water running just to get 7. And Notre Dame will take over at their own 41, 13:32 to go in the second quarter, up by 10. Give me 1 second. LSU has now extended their lead over Ole Miss. It is now 42-34. Let's see, any other updates? Oregon extended their lead over Stanford. It's now 24-6. 10 minutes to go in the third. And Oklahoma now up by 10. They forced a safety on Iowa State. They're up 30-20, 6:06 to go in the second. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. Alright, how's it going? How are you doing? I'm good. Who do you think's gonna win? I got Notre Dame 34-20. Alright, so Notre Dame with the football here at their own 41-yard line. First and 10, Evans, the tight end, in motion. Hartman looks to throw. Hartman now rolls out to his left. Hartman going to take off and run and get out of bounds after a gain of 2 at the 43-yard line. You're a Duke fan, so Duke. Okay, cool. I'm a Notre Dame fan, so obviously I think they're going to win. I also hope Notre Dame will win, but I really do think they will. Although I definitely think Duke is a very, very good team. Hartman hands off to Jabron Payne up the middle. Payne with a good run of 8, 9, I'll give him 9 yards there. Cross over midfield as well. So first down here for Notre Dame with 12:30 to go in the first half. Just inside Duke territory at the 49. Evans in motion. Here is to give to Jeremiah Love, and he is just able to get positive yardage. Was tripped up in the backfield, able to keep his balance for a gain of 2 there. And that brings up a 2nd and 9. They actually give him a yard. So here's a 2nd and 9. Hartman looks to throw plenty of time. Going to settle for an underneath throw to Audric Estime for a gain of a couple. Maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe 3 or 4 there. But that's going to bring up a 3rd and medium here. Hartman just couldn't find anywhere to go with the ball right there, so just had to check it down to Estime. 3rd and 6. On the 45-yard line. Hartman on a designed roll left. Pump fakes downfield. Now throws downfield. Incomplete. Looking for a sophomore tight end. Holden stays. That's incomplete. And brings up a 4th and 6. Notre Dame will be forced to punt it away. A little bit of a low throw, but rolling out towards the weak side. Good effort there from Holden State. He's had a couple big games so far. Had a really big game against NC State. So here is a punt from Notre Dame. 4th and 6. And we got a fair catch called for and taken at the 11-yard line. Very similar starting field position to where Duke started the other drive, when their defense forced to punt. And Riley Leonard and the Duke offense will take over with 10:58 to go in the second quarter. And I'm just scrolling through to see if there's any new scores. Don't see anything new. LSU's now gotten the ball. Ole Miss has gotten the ball down to the LSU 22-yard line, as they trail by 8 end of the third quarter there. Oregon still have 21-6 on Stanford. Oklahoma up by 10, 30-20 on Iowa State, and Tennessee up 14-10 on South Carolina. See if there's any other interesting games that are between non-ranked teams at the moment. Don't really see any right now. Oh, Georgia State Troy could be a fun one. That one's just 7-6 in the third as they enter the second half. Let's see, anything else? Not really. No interesting games that are truly fascinating. So waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Duke with the ball deep inside their own territory at their own 11. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. So far, results in the poll, 75% of you guys have said Notre Dame will win, 25% have said Duke. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. My vote would go towards Notre Dame because I created the poll. I was obviously unable to vote. They're now back from commercial break. Give me 1 second. Here they go. The Week 10 rankings. Every team that played so far has won, except Utah, who lost yesterday, 21-7 to Oregon State. Florida State and Ohio State both did not play. Washington plays later today. And that is the top 10, I believe. Here is Riley Leonard on the keeper. He's going to gain 5 on the first down run. That's something I think they're going to need to do. Haven't really ran the ball very effectively so far. Also haven't tried to run the ball a ton so far. But Riley Leonard will be key to an effective run game for Duke. So here is a 2nd and 5 from their own 16. Leonard looks to throw. He's got time. Quick throw at the outside. That is caught by Calhoun. He breaks a tackle. Calhoun still on his feet and forced to bounce at the 36 by DJ Brown. Jalen Calhoun, Duke's top receiver, 3 catches, 41 yards so far. Leonard, all kinds of time. Over the middle, incomplete, looking for Calhoun. Just an inaccurate throw. Leonard upset with himself after that inaccurate throw. So 2nd and 10 here. Riley Leonard just 4 of 10 throwing the football, 68 yards and a pick. Also has 3 carries for -7 yards, but that includes sacks. From what I remember, has 1 actual run play for 5 yards. So 2nd and 10 on the RPO. Quick throw. The outside, and he stumbles and falls down for a loss of 2 on the play. Leonard liked what he saw on the outside. Took it, threw it to Malik Bowen Sims, and he fell down as he caught that. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 12 for Duke. So 3rd and 13, actually. Duke 1 of 3 on 3rd downs. A 3rd and long. Notre Dame rushes 4. Leonard going to find his back out of the backfield on a little angle route, and he is still on his feet. although running more horizontal than vertical. He's taken down after a gain of 9, and Notre Dame's defense forces another punt, the third of the day for Duke. So 4th and 8, Porter Wilson on to punt it away here for Duke. Chris Tyree back deep to receive for Notre Dame. And the punt is away. Gonna let it bounce and go out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Notre Dame's had good starting field position so far. Coming into this drive, I don't know where they're starting here. Let's see, it's officially spotted at the 39-yard line. Maybe 40, not really sure. But their average starting field position is the 41-yard line compared to Duke's, who average starts at their own 18. Drastic difference there, and again, Notre Dame gets good starting field position. They start at their own 40. Just a 21-yard punt. Now 42-40 LSU over Ole Miss. Ole Miss got the touchdown, could not get the 2-point conversion. Still plenty of time to go in that one. 42-40. 14-13 to go in the fourth quarter. Also, Oregon has scored another touchdown. It's now 28-6 over Stanford. A little bit of a slow start there for them. And Oklahoma kicked a field goal. It's now 33-20 over Iowa State. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. And Tennessee kicked a field goal. They're up 17-10 on South Carolina. Those are the only changes. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. So far, results in the poll, 80% of you guys have said Notre Dame will win, 20% have said Duke. Make sure to vote if you guys have not already done so. And while we wait for them to come back from commercial, I'm going to go get a tissue real quick, so be back in about 10 seconds. Alright, they're back from commercial break. Ugh. Hartman off play action. Over the middle. Whoa, what a one-handed catch by Mitchell Evans. Breaks the tackle. Evans still on his feet. Into the 25, or inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. What a one-handed catch by Mitchell Evans. Tipping it up to himself. He made a really nice catch like that last week against Ohio State. And Mitchell Evans having a really good game so far. 1st and 10. Here is the handoff to Estime. He is going to get maybe a yard. Not much running room there. But what a catch from Mitchell Evans. It's thrown behind him. He just sticks up his left arm, just knocks it forward and catches it. Breaks the tackle and then runs for another 10 to 15 yards. Mitchell Evans had a really nice game so far. That's his 4th catch, probably up to about 75, 80 yards. Oh, here we go. 4 catches, 99 yards. I'm underestimating the ability of Mitchell Evans. So here is a 2nd and 9. 4 is in motion. So you want more playing time today than I remember. Hartman with time. Now time runs out. Underneath, that is off the hands of Tobias Merriweather and incomplete. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. They brought somebody right up the middle. Jadarian Price, the running back, did a good job of picking him up. And that one should be caught off the hands. Incomplete. So a 3rd and 9 here for Notre Dame. Hartman looks to throw. Rolls out to his right. Hartman. Underneath, that is caught by Flores. He's going to gain about 5. And they're going to give him 4. Significantly short of the first down marker. And Notre Dame's going to settle for a field goal. That may actually be incomplete, not really sure. 4th and 5 here for Spencer Schrader. Here's a 37-yard attempt, made his first, which was 35 yards, and Schrader's kick is right, and it is going to, I think, stay right. Yeah, no good. Spencer Schrader does not like to kick. Field goal is shorter than 50 yards. We were talking about that before. It's actually not even a joke anymore. I don't know if his stats update. I don't think so. But on season, he's 1 of 1 from 30 to 39 yards. That's not including today. And 2 of 4 on 50-plus yarders. And also has not made one from 40 to 49 yards. Also has not attempted one less than 30. So Duke gets the football back here. Drive that should have ended points for Notre Dame. That doesn't. Notre Dame's 193 total yards. Duke, which is a little over 60. So 1st and 10 here from the 20. Leonard looks to throw. He's got all kinds of time. Now Leonard just decides to roll out. Now throwing deep down the field. Overthrows his receiver. That's Calhoun and incomplete. I just realized why Rico Flores is playing a lot more. It's because Jaden Thomas is out. I didn't realize that. Got a hamstring injury. I just remembered that now when I saw him on the sideline. So here is a 2nd and 10. Leonard in shotgun. Off play action. Leonard is hit. Is going to roll out to his right. And Leonard just going to tuck it and run. He's taking that right at the line of scrimmage. Nice open field tackle by Maris Leofeld there. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 here for Duke. So 3rd and 10. Duke just 1 of 4 on 3rd down so far. So from the 20, Leonard looks to throw. Pressured. Leonard is taken down back at the 12. There is a flag down on the play. It is an offsides penalty. A lot of penalties so far for Notre Dame. I believe that's their 6th. So that wipes off the sack. That is the 6th penalty for Notre Dame. All have been 5-yard penalties. 6 penalties, 30 yards. So here's a 3rd and 5. Makes the 3rd down for Duke significantly easier. Leonard has time, lots of time. Now throws to the sideline, incomplete. Looks like him and the receiver are not on the same page. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 5. And Duke's going to be forced to punt it away. So here is the kick from Porter Wilson. Coming off a terrible, just 20-yard punt the last time. Maybe 24 yards, I don't remember the exact amount. But punts traveled a little more than 20 yards. This one, Notre Dame comes after, don't get a hand on it. And this is a better kick, driving Tyree back to the 24, where he calls for a fair catch. So 1st and 10. And Notre Dame takes over at their own 24, 5:05 to go. In the first half. Looking to see if there's anything new. I don't think so. Yeah, no, not new. Tennessee up on South Carolina 17-14. Oklahoma leads Iowa State 33-20. Oregon leads Stanford 28-6. And LSU holds a narrow lead over Ole Miss 42-20. But Ole Miss has the ball on midfield. No, sorry. Yes, midfield. Following a 16-yard run. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Notre Dame up 10-0 on Duke, 5:05 to go in the first half. Notre Dame gets the football back as well. Duke does get the second half kickoff. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Alright, now they're back from commercial. Alright, here we go. Notre Dame with the ball. Hartman in shotgun. Estime the back line to his left. They're on 24. Hartman hands off to Eldrick Estime. And he is going to get a yard. Not much there. And there overall hasn't been a ton of space for Notre Dame to run the football. Estime's got just 14 rushing yards. I know they've used some other backs, but they haven't had a ton of success. 2nd and 9, Hartman looks to throw. He's pressured. Hartman rolls out to his left. Flag flies. Hartman is just going to throw this one away. Let's check on this flag. It is going to be a hold. A lot of penalties so far for Notre Dame. It's on right guard Rocco Spindler, who, as he was falling down, he drags down the defender. 7 penalties, 40 yards for Notre Dame. 2nd and 19. From their own 15, Hartman looks to throw. Hartman plenty of time. Incomplete, looking for Rico Flores underneath. That's just not a great throw from Sam Hartman. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 19. So 3rd and 19. Sam Hartman on 3rd down has been quite good. 4 of 5, 52 yards, and 2 first downs. They're going to hand off to Estime here on 3rd down, who is going to lunge forward for 4. There is a penalty marker on the field. No, is there? Doesn't look like it. I think the ref just accidentally dropped it. But there is no flag. And Notre Dame's going to punt. So 4th and 14. McPherson on to punt it away. And this punt drives him back to the 28-yard line. And 1 missed tackle. And then it's taken down maybe at the 35-ish. And that is where Duke takes over, down by 10. So 3:37 to go in the first half. Notre Dame leads Duke 10-0. Each team still with all 3 timeouts. Duke has punted on each of their last 3 drives. They've also thrown an interception and missed a field goal. Not a great offensive day for Duke. 1st and 10 from their own 30. Leonard in shotgun with the back wanted to his left. Leonard on the read option here. He's going to dive forward for 5. Riley Leonard, also a good basketball player. He was the 2-time Alabama Coastal High School Basketball Player of the Year. Interesting fact there. 2nd and 5. Leonard off an empty backfield. Quarterback draw. Leonard up the middle is going to gain 6. And I really like what Duke's doing here. Well, not from the perspective of a Notre Dame fan. From the perspective of a neutral fan, I like what Duke is doing here in getting their mobile quarterback involved in the run game, with a couple design runs. So 1st and 10, 2:40 to go. Three receivers set right. Now they motion the tight end across the formation. Here they hand off for a gain of 2 there. Excuse me. That handoff went to is that 8 or 9? Hold on, I gotta wait for that to update now. That was Jaquez Moore, number 9. So 2nd and 8 here for Duke. Oh, sorry, they're gonna give him 2nd and 7. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Each team still with all 3 timeouts remaining. Second and 7, Leonard in shotgun. Here they hand the ball off again, and again, nowhere to go. It's taken down for a loss of a yard. Notre Dame has done an excellent job defending the run so far. So here is a 3rd and long for Duke. It's going to be about a 3rd and 9. 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. Somehow they're still saying 3rd and 7. Duke just 1 of 5 on 3rd down so far today. They're 44% on the season. Leonard looks to throw. Leonard steps up in the pocket and throws. That is complete to number 2. Let's see, who is that? That is Samir Haggins. And he picks up the first down. 1:09 to go in the first quarter for Duke. In the half. Clock temporarily stops on first down until the ball is spotted. Empty backfield for Leonard. He's going to take off and run. Leonard in space to the 30, is out of bounds at the 22. Stops the clock with 56 seconds to go. Each team still with all 3 timeouts remaining. Don't think that was a designed run. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look that way. Leonard just with a good decision there to take off and run. So 1st and 10, 56 seconds to go. Duke trails by 10. Riley Leonard, 8.2 yards per rush, leads FBS quarterbacks. A very, very good runner. So from the 22, here's a 1st and 10 for Duke. Empty backfield for Leonard. Looks to throw. Leonard on the slant. That is complete for a gain of 12. And another Duke first down. Takes just 4 seconds off the clock there. And following that play, Duke spends their first timeout. Duke really moving the ball here on this drive. And they're in a good spot if they can score here and also got a touchdown after halftime. So Duke actually with a 1st and goal here, just inside the 10-yard line. I believe it's spotted at the 9. Also, an injured Duke player walks off the field. Let's see who that is, number 5. Oh, that's receiver Jalen Calhoun. It's their go-to guy on the outside. So 1st and goal here for Duke. 52 seconds to go. They now have got 2 timeouts remaining. Notre Dame still with 3. This drive, Riley Leonard, 2 of 2, 24 yards. Also 3 carries, 33 yards. I can't talk right now. So 1st and 10, ball on the 11. Leonard looks to throw. He's got plenty of time. Leonard throws to the end zone too high and incomplete. Brings up a 2nd and 10, 47 seconds. So 2nd and 10 here. From the 11-yard line. Leonard on the designed run. Leonard is taken down at the 6. That's going to give him a 3rd and 5. Actually, 3rd and 6. He was taken out of the 7. That's where the ball is going to be spotted. So here's a 3rd and 5. Prior to the 3rd and 5, got a timeout called for by Duke. They're 2nd at the half. That leaves them with 1 remaining. So it actually is a 3rd and 5. Rival winner, the number 19 overall prospect in the 2024 draft, according to Mel Kiper. Duke currently on a 9-play, 64-yard drive that has taken 3:20 off the clock. 17 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and 5. Leonard in shotgun. Leonard going to take off and run. Loses the football. The ball is loose. Who's got it? Duke does retain possession. It is 4th down. He steps up in the pocket, tries to run, but loses the football there. But luckily for Duke, number 2, Samir Higgins, is there to recover it. So 4th and 6, and Duke will spend their 3rd and final timeout with 4 seconds to go. Here's a 25-yard field goal attempt for Duke to get on the board here before halftime. They will also get the football after halftime. Duke missed a 38-yard field goal earlier. Let's see how this one is. This one much easier, although at a steep angle, 25 yards. On this 4th and 6, the field goal from Duke is no good. He missed it. He missed a 25-yard field goal, and Duke will stay off the scoreboard as we head to halftime. He was just inside the right hash, and the ball just stayed right the entire time. So a missed field goal as we head to halftime. Notre Dame leads Duke 10-0. But I'm going to go take a quick break as I do at halftime of every game I stream. I'll be back in a couple minutes for my updated score prediction. Stuff like that. And also see if there's any updated scores around college football. But I'll be back in a couple minutes. Let me know your updated score prediction in the comments. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I am back. Thank you guys for staying with me as I took my quick break, which is, I don't know, not really that quick, but about 5 minutes. Alright, but Notre Dame up 10-0. Not a great first half for Notre Dame. Their defense was very good, but their offense hasn't been great. A lot of dumb false start penalties. And also, just 10 points. Haven't been able to run the football well at all for Notre Dame. "16 carries, 67 yards. That's 4.2 yards a carry, which, I mean, looks okay, but really doesn't seem like they're able to run the football. You take out their best run of 34, and they're down to 33 yards, which is a lot more like it, which is 2.2 yards a carry, which is what it definitely feels like. Their pass attack has been good, but not great. Mitchell Evans had a really nice first half, 4 catches, 99 yards. Overall, not a great first half for Notre Dame. Defensively, it was very good, holding Duke to just 2.5 yards a carry, multiple sacks, and forcing Riley Leonard into his first turnover, or his first interception in 6 games. Also holding him to just 93 yards and under 50% completion percentage. But as far as my updated score prediction goes, originally I said 34-20. Originally I said Notre Dame 34-20. I'm going to go and reverse that. Or not reverse that, I'm going to stick with Notre Dame, but change that to Notre Dame by a score of, let's go, 27-10. So 27-10 Notre Dame over Duke's my final score prediction. Or my updated score prediction. I'll let me know your updated score prediction in the comments. And let's go over some updated scores. LSU Ole Miss 49-47. Ole Miss just scored a touchdown to come within 2. 5:06 to go in that game. I turned that on in the background. Also, Oregon offense has exploded in the second half. 42-6 is the current score. Oklahoma now up 40-20 at the half, and Tennessee with another touchdown as well, 24-10 at halftime. Alabama Mississippi State has also started, no score in that game 5 minutes in. And no new games have ended, nothing new for anything else, just went over all the scores. But waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. And really waiting for them to come back from halftime. Notre Dame and Duke. Duke will get the football. They trail by 10. They've also missed some opportunities. Because they've had 2 missed field goals. Also, they've thrown a pick. But, if you guys have an updated score prediction, please let me know in the comments. And I will discuss it. It's still anyone's game. I mean, very close first half. Defensive first half Notre Dame should be up by a lot more. A lot of missed opportunities. Ole Miss has 619 yards of offense. LSU with 568. Wow. Then we wonder why each team scored nearly 50 points. I've got that game on right now. I'm waiting for them to come back from halftime. A lot of offense in that game. But Duke does get the football to begin the second half. And they should really be... It should be 10-6 if Duke didn't miss those field goals. But then Notre Dame has also missed field goals. They missed a field goal that was... How long was that? 30-ish yards? No, maybe in the 40s. I'm not really sure. Somewhere in the 30 to 40 range. If you guys can hear that cricket that was just chirping, sorry about that. But waiting for them to come back from their halftime break, we've got this LSU Ole Miss game on right now. There's 4:51 to go in that game. LSU up by 2 with the ball. 49-47. I'm just going to let this say... How close are we to the second half? Let me see. Let's see. I don't know. There's still a commercial. Maybe the second half starts in a couple minutes, so I'm going to just get this all ready for the second half. Quarter 3, and Duke with the football. Let's go over some stats from the first half while we wait for them to come back from one of their 300 commercial breaks that are about 10 hours long. First downs, Duke with 8 first downs, Notre Dame with 7 total yards, Notre Dame 199, Duke 131. Passing, Notre Dame leads in that category, same with rushing. 132 to 93 in the passing category, and 67 to 38 in the rushing category. 70 yards. Dang it. 7 penalties, 40 yards, no penalties for Duke. 7 penalties for Notre Dame. 1 turnover for Duke, that was the interception. And time possession fairly even, 16-24 for Notre Dame, 13-36 for Duke. Still waiting for them to come back from their halftime. If you guys have anything to say. Alright, I think the second half should be set to start in a few minutes after they come back from this next set of 5-hour commercials. Hold on 1 second. So waiting for them to begin the second half. Notre Dame up on Duke 10-0. Ole Miss just got a stop on LSU. And we'll get the football back. Still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Hold on, there's a cricket right here. As long as it doesn't jump away, I'm gonna try to kill it real quick. Got it. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. Notre Dame leads Duke 10-0. Alright, this is a long commercial break. Alright, finally, second half set to begin. Duke is going to get the football. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get this game cast up so I can just keep an eye on what LSU and Ole Miss are doing. Ole Miss did get the football back. So they've got the ball at their own 12 with 2:36 to go, down by 2. 49-47. So Duke gonna get the football here. "30 minutes to go. 15 in the third, 15 in the fourth. Notre Dame up by 10. Low scoring game so far. Not a great first half for Notre Dame. They should be up by a lot more than 10. And let's see what the second half has in store. Fair catch called. Nope, just going to let that one bounce. And Duke takes over at their own 25-yard line. So first and 10 here for Duke. Duke in the first half, their first 5 drives, they had -2 rushing yards. Their last drive, they had 40 rushing yards. A lot of that was a quarterback run game. Wonder if they will go to that anymore. So Leonard in shotgun with the back line up to his right. Leonard off play action. Quick throw that is deflected and incomplete. Xavier Watts was trying to pick that one off, just unable to. Who already has 1 pick today. Pass was deflected at the line of scrimmage. So here is a 2nd and 10. Leonard in shotgun with back line to his left. Now the back exits the backfield. That is actually Calhoun. They go to receiver. Leonard on the designed run. Leonard bounced to the outside. He's forced to bounce after gain of 3. They did a fairly nice job defending that one. And Maris Leaf forced him out of bounds right there. Quick update on the Ole Miss LSU game. Still 49-47, 107 to go in the 4th quarter. Ole Miss with the ball on their own 46-yard line. Third and 6 here. Prior to this 3rd down. Play is stopped for some reason. Okay. Maybe they had the ball in the wrong spot. 3rd and 5. That's the only thing I can think of right there. Leonard looks to throw. Leonard to the outside, incomplete. Looking for Calhoun, just another inaccurate throw. And incomplete. Duke offense has not been very good. Brought pressure there. Notre Dame rushed 5, sent a corner blitz as well. And Leonard was also pressured as he was throwing that one there. So 4th and 5. Duke will send on the punt unit. And this punt is away. This is... Why are you fielding that? The ball is still loose. Notre Dame gets the ball. Why is Chris Tyree coming up to field that? What are you doing? He lets it bounce. Duke has like 5 guys surrounding it. And it comes up and dives for it. Why are you going to field that? Luckily, Notre Dame is able to recover it, but what are you doing? Here they start off with a toss to Audric Estime, who's still on his feet. Estime breaking tackles, forced out of bounds after a gain of 4. Oh, Ole Miss just scored a touchdown. I've got this Gamecast over here. Ole Miss scores a touchdown. 53-49. 39 seconds to go. Don't know if either team has timeouts left or not. May have left too much time. Not completely sure. 2nd and 6 here. Notre Dame at their own 34. Hartman in shotgun with the back line to his left. Hartman with time. And throws over the middle. That is caught. There's Tyree across midfield. Gets it down to the 43-yard line. And nice pickup there as Hartman and Chris Tyree hook up for a gain of, let's see, about a good gain there. Maybe 30 plus. Tyree redeems himself there after the misplay on the punt. So 1st and 10 here. Hartman under center. Evans, the tight end, who's had a big game in motion. It's the game's leading receiver with 99 yards. Hartman hands off to Estime up the middle. And Estime is going to get pushed forward for a gain of 3 on the play. Maybe 4. Yeah, he's going to get 4 there. Not much space to run the football for Notre Dame. They've had one good run of 33 yards, which came, or 34 yards, which came from the true freshman Jeremiah Love. One of their 5 running backs they rotate. Otherwise, not much space to run the football. 2nd and 6 on the 40-yard line of Duke. Hartman off play action, looks to throw. Zips one down the field, overthrown and incomplete. Rico Flores, the intended target. Hartman's looked his way quite a few times, although Flores has only come down with a couple of them. It doesn't tell you targets for college. That's great. Flores was open. It's open there too. So here's a 3rd and 6. Oh, the long run was a fake punt. I didn't even realize that. Hartman rolls out to his right. Escaping pressure. Hartman now going to take off and run. He's going to lower his shoulder and gain 4. That's going to bring up a 4th and 2. He's going to end up about 2 yards short. Okay. So 4th and 2 here. Notre Dame going to go for it. Hartman looks to throw. Now time runs out. Hartman rolls out to his right. Hartman is going to pick up the 1st down. And he's out of bounds. Nice job for Sam Hartman there. Using his legs. Not known for his running ability, but uses his legs on back-to-back plays there to pick up a 1st down for Notre Dame. Everything covered very well. You're so sad that Dame got traded to the Bucks. Were you a Blazers fan, or just overall just sad, or someone a rival with the Bucks? Now it's gonna be even harder facing an already good Bucks team. So 1st and 10 here from the 29-yard line. Hartman hands off to Audric Estime, who runs for a gain of 4 on the play. Audric Estime, 12 carries, 32 yards and a touchdown. Just 2.7 yards a carry so far. Second and 6, they go back to the ground with Estime, who's going to power his way ahead for 3. But going back to your previous comment, the long run was a fake punt. That means they really haven't ran the ball effectively at all, because I did not remember that. Thanks for pointing that out, because I did not remember that at all. By the way, LSU Ole Miss, 55-49 Ole Miss, 39 seconds to go. LSU with the ball at their own 25 following the kickoff. But 3rd and 3 here for Notre Dame on the 22 of Duke. Hartman with time. Now time runs out. Throws down the sideline, incomplete. Tobias Merriweather, the receiver in the area. And that's going to bring up a 4th and 3. So 4th and 3. Field goal unit comes on for Notre Dame. Spencer Schrader, 1 of 2 on field goals, made a 35-yarder, missed a 37-yarder. This one going to be in that range as well. This one a little bit longer. It is 40 yards. It is right down the middle, so that should help. A 40-yard field goal attempt from the middle of the field, and Schrader's kick is good, although a flag comes in prior to the snap. It's going to be a delay game, and that's going to back him up 5. That is not what you want there. Oh, wait a minute. For some reason, this hasn't been updating LSU Ole Miss. LSU down to the Ole Miss 16-yard line. Down by 6. But here's a 45-yard field goal attempt. There's another cricket over there I gotta go kill. 45 yards from Spencer Schrader. And his kick is good, I believe. Yes, his kick is good. It is now 13-0 Notre Dame over Duke. And let me go see if I can kill the other cricket. Give me a second. that jump quickly. Not the way I thought I would do it, but I got it. Alright, well, let me put on this LSU Ole Miss game for a second. They got 5 seconds to go. LSU with the ball on the Ole Miss 21-yard line, down by 6. And what has been a wild game for that one. Let me put that game on for just a couple minutes. Alright, one timeout left for each team. 2nd and 15. Sorry, I'll go back to Notre Dame Duke in a second. It is a 2nd and 15, 5 seconds to go. LSU trails by 6, so a touchdown and the extra point would win it. They're on the 21, LSU with 5 guys standing at the goal line. Five seconds to go. Now we got a flag that comes in. It's a false start on LSU. That's going to back them up even further. Excuse me. So 2nd and 20. Backed up to the 26-yard line for LSU. They need a touchdown. I don't think they've got time for 2 plays. Daniels, nope. Now prior to the snap, we got a timeout called by Ole Miss. Put 5 seconds back onto the clock. I'll get back to LSU Ole Miss in a second. Oh, sorry. Back to Notre Dame Duke in a second. I would assume they're still at commercial because the last update I've gotten is a 45-yard field goal good from Spencer Schrader. 13-0 Notre Dame beating Duke at the moment. We're showing the replay of some of this drive. It's been a wild drive for LSU between multiple big plays. Let's see if they've got one more. They got 3 guys standing in the end zone. Daniels looks to throw. Daniels running around behind the line of scrimmage. Daniels just going to chuck it to the end zone. His throw is incomplete, and Ole Miss wins it. That's the 2nd loss of the season for LSU. This is going to eliminate them from playoff contention. Alright, let me get Notre Dame Duke back on. But Ole Miss wins a wild one, 55-49. Oh, wow, didn't even miss a thing, except the kickoff, which was a touchback. But here's a run right 2 for Jordan Walters. One of his first carries of the day. So 2nd and 8 here from the 27-yard line. Leonard in shotgun with the back line to his left. Calhoun in motion. Here they hand off to Waters once again. And he's going to dive his way forward for a gain of 7. Duke averages 200 rushing yards a game. Just 52 yards on the ground tonight. Third and short. 3rd and 1. Just 2 of 8 on 3rd down for Duke, though. Leonard hands off to Waters. He's going to power his way ahead for a gain of 3 and a Duke first down. So 1st and 10 from the 37. Leonard, empty backfield, looks to throw. Quick throw that is dropped by Calhoun and incomplete. So 2nd and 10 here for Duke following the drop by Calhoun on 1st down. From their own 37, Leonard is going to hand off to Waters. Got plenty of space. Waters crosses midfield. He is going to be forced to bounce at the 30 by Thomas Harper. No, sorry, that's not Waters. That's number 9. That is Jaquez Moore. A lot of space to run there. So 1st and 10 here inside Notre Dame territory at the 29. Way inside Notre Dame territory. Leonard off play action, looks to throw. Going to take a shot down the sideline, incomplete. So here is a 2nd and 10 on the 29. Leonard in shotgun with backwind to his right. Leonard is going to hand off to Waters up the middle, who's going to gain 3 to the 26. They should have had him in the backfield right there. But 3rd and 7. After he gains about 3 yards on that one. Neither team very good on 3rd down so far. 2 of 10 for Notre Dame, 3 of 9 for Duke. 3rd and 7. They're going to run the ball on 3rd down. And they're going to gain about 5 right there. It's going to bring a 4th and short. Fourth and 1. Mike Elko is going to keep the offense out there and go for it. Duke on the season, 4 of 7 on 4th down conversions. That's 57%. 4th and 1 on exactly the 20. They motion 2 tight ends to the right side. Leonard, it's a designed run. Leonard, no, he's going to throw it. And Leonard picks up the 1st down through the air. That was a good play design there by Duke. Between all the motion. And then a run with his running back as the blocker, but then also the option to just throw it out to his receiver, which he does there. And Duke converts on 4th down and keeps their drive alive. So 1st and 10 on the 13-yard line. Leonard in shotgun. Here he hands off up the middle and big hole. Taken down at the 1 though. Touchdown saving tackle by DJ Brown. Duke's still looking for their first points of the game. They trail 13-0. Current drive play selection drastically different from the first half. First half was a lot of pass plays for Duke. So far this drive, 7 runs, just 3 passes. Ball on the 1-yard line. They keep it on the ground, nowhere to go. And he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. There is a flag down, and there are offsides. Way too many penalties today for Notre Dame. Way too many. Second offsides penalty today. Moves the ball about half a yard closer, and they will replay first down. 9th Notre Dame penalty, 45 penalty yards. Calhoun in motion. They keep it on the ground with Waters, who is... His body broke the play. And did the ball? They're going to say yes. And Jordan Waters runs it in for a Duke touchdown. I was awfully close. Yeah, he got in. Definitely. Here's the angle down the line. Yup, that ball definitely breaks the plane. 11 play, 75-yard drive, 5:41 off the clock there for Duke. And the extra point is good. It is now 13-7 Notre Dame. With 3:36 to go in the third quarter. Notre Dame's offense needs to wake up. Just 13 points. If you guys can hear that cricket chirping, sorry. Not sure if you guys can. Alright, let's see if there's any other scores going on at the moment while we wait for them to come back from commercial. Or any new scores. It's now 13-6, we know that, or 13-7. Oklahoma up on Iowa State 47-20. Tennessee leads South Carolina 31-17. Alabama leads Mississippi State 14-3. And of course we know the result of LSU Ole Miss. Ole Miss has won that game 55-49. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. I'm looking through next week's schedule to see if we're going to stream. Georgia, Kentucky's probably the best game. I don't think so next week. Not really sure, though. If you guys didn't know, I stream every day. Or every week for for the NFL on Sunday Night and Monday Night Football. But college football depends on how good the games are. Oh, I forgot Notre Dame plays Louisville tomorrow, or next week, at night. Being a Notre Dame fan, maybe I'll stream that one. Louisville also 5-0, so maybe that one, but otherwise not completely sure. But Notre Dame gets the football back here. They now have allowed points for the first time today, 13-7. And here is Jeremiah Love on the return. He gets it across the 20-yard line to the 25. And that is where Sam Hartman and Notre Dame's offense will take over, desperately needing to wake up. Looks like they're lefty offense in South Bend. Alright, why did we just see a kickoff and then we're at another commercial break? So waiting for them to come back from commercial, Notre Dame takes over at their own 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, I don't know why they literally went commercial, kickoff, commercial again. The only thing the new clock rules have done is make commercials longer. Yeah, I don't know why though. Why would? Well, maybe because they got to fit more commercials. That doesn't make sense though. But yeah, I have noticed that this year. Alright, now they're back from commercial break. What's at stake here for Duke? Current 6-game winning streak, longest since 2017-2018. Seeking first 5-0 start since 1994. Seeking second win versus an AP top 15 team. With the first time with 2 in the same season since 1960. That's what's at stake for Duke. First and 10, Hartman off play action, plenty of time to throw. Gonna take a deep shot down the field, incomplete. Almost threw it right to the defender, Chris Tyree, the intended target. Sam Hartman seemed a little off today. So 2nd and 10 here. Hartman is going to hand off to Payne up the middle for a gain of 3. So here's a 3rd and 8 for Notre Dame. Just 2 of 10 on 3rd down so far today. Season 54%. Hartman looks to throw. He's going to try to take off and run. Hartman taken down for a loss of 4. Notre Dame's offense is just not doing anything today. So 4th and 12 here. Notre Dame will punt it away. This punt is a short punt, and it's going to be down at the 38-yard line. And that is where Duke will take over. But Notre Dame needs to get going. I mean, their offense scored just 14 points last week. And now, I know Duke's defense is very good this week, or just this season. But their offense should be much, much better than this. Alright, 1st and 10 here for Duke. On their own 40. Leonard in shotgun. He's going to hand off here. There is a gain of 3 on the play. 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Duke on their first 7 drives, 35 plays, 136 yards, and no points. Last drive, 11 plays, 75 yards, 7 points. Their offense has definitely picked it up. Now, Notre Dame just needs to pick up the way they've been playing. Here's a 2nd and 7 on the 43-yard line. Leonard is going to keep this one, and Riley Leonard is taken down after gaining only a yard. That'll bring up a 3rd and 6 for Duke. If you guys can hear that cricket, not sure if you guys can, but if you can, sorry. Duke 3 of 10 on 3rd downs. Neither team's been very good on 3rd down. But here's a 3rd and 6. Leonard zips one over the middle, incomplete. And Notre Dame forces a quick 3 and out. Notre Dame's defense, which has been extremely good all game long, really all season long, but especially this game, get a stop. Here's the 5th punt of the day for Duke. And here's a fair catch at the 18-yard line by Chris Tyree with 42 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 on their own 19. 42 seconds to go in the third quarter. Notre Dame up 13-7. Evans, the tight end, in motion. Hartman hands off to Audric Estime, who's got nowhere to run, and runs into a wall at the line of scrimmage. It's been a theme so far today. It does appear as there is a flag. Excuse me. After the play was over, personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on the defense. Okay, I'll take it. Let's see here. Yeah, that's definitely a flag. First Duke penalty today. Notre Dame's got 9 of them. So here's a 1st and 10 for Notre Dame on the 34. 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. Evans in motion. Hartman looks to throw. He's got time. Finds Mitchell Evans. And Evans is still on his feet. Mitchell Evans crossed midfield to the 49-yard line. Mitchell Evans against 4 Duke defenders, and he still finds a way to break all those tackles. But we head to the fourth quarter. Notre Dame up 13-7. It should be a lot more. Alright, let's see if there's any other score updates. Wow, Oklahoma's at 50. It's now 50-20. They lead Iowa State with 8:41 to go in the game. Tennessee up on South Carolina 31-17. That hasn't changed. And Alabama leads Mississippi State 17-3. And Washington, Arizona is just kicking off. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here as we enter the fourth quarter. Still waiting for them to come back from commercial. Alright, now they're back from commercial break. Excuse me, Estime runs for a gain of 4 there on first down from exactly midfield. Mitchell Evans apparently just got hurt and taped up his right ankle. He's the game's leading receiver with over 100 receiving yards. Here is the gift to Estime. Estime breaks 1 tackle, still fighting forward. Is going to gain about 2. Mitchell Evans is back in the game for this 3rd down. That's good to see. He's had a big game. So Hartman looks to throw here. He's got an unblocked guy off the edge. Rolls out to his right. Hartman on the run. Throws deep downfield. That's incomplete. And that'll bring a 3rd and 3 here. There is a flag down on the play. Mike Elko is upset. I wonder if this might be a pass interference. There is no foul on the play. It's 4th down. So 4th and 3 here. They pick up the flag, and Notre Dame gonna be forced to punt it away. So the punt is away, and it is gonna go in the end zone or out at the 1? Out at the 1! What a punt! I thought that may have bounced over the goal line through the end zone, but a perfect punt. You cannot place it better than that. It goes like right over the goal line. That is really close. But out at the 1, you cannot place it better than that. What a punt. Still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Duke with the football at their own 1, even though I'm pretty sure that may have been a touchback. But I will definitely take the call. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial here. Oh, they did mark it as a touchback now. It has now been ruled a touchback, so Duke on their own 20. Here is the gift to Waters, and he runs for 5 on first down. It shows a replay of how that punt bounced out of bounds. I thought it was a touchback watching it live. It bounces almost directly over the pylon. But 2nd and 5 here for Duke. Leonard off play action. Throws the outside, incomplete. Looking for Calhoun. Mississippi State scored a touchdown. It's now 17-10 Alabama over at Mississippi State. Third and 5 here for Duke. Riley Leonard on third down. 3 of 6, 25 yards, 2 first downs. Third and 5. Notre Dame brings a blitz. Leonard with time. Throws caught, completed. Now, still on his feet. Breaking tackles to the 49-yard line. That was Jordan Moore with the catch, who is now limping on the sideline. Hopefully he's okay. But 1st and 10 here for Duke on exactly midfield. Leonard on the designed run. Leonard still on his feet. Riley Leonard down the sideline. He's forced out of bounds at the 16. And Duke is moving the football. A designed run there. And Notre Dame, not good. Wait. Ball on the 13-yard line. No, sorry, the 17-yard line. Leonard in shotgun. Leonard on the keeper here. He's going to dive forward for a yard. So here's a 2nd and 9. Riley Leonard, 126 yards passing on just 10 of 25. He's also thrown a pick. But he got 70 rushing yards on 13 carries. What are they reviewing? Targeting. Really? Because he leaned with the crown of his helmet? I don't know the exact rule. What is it? If you lean with the crown of your helmet when he's a defenseless player? you have to lean with the crown of your helmet, or have it be a helmet-to-helmet hit, right? I don't know. I think that's targeting, but I don't think it should be. Like, by rule, that is targeting, but I don't like the rule right there, if that makes any sense. What do you guys think? A crown of the helmet applies anywhere. This rule sucks. Yeah, it really does. I mean, yeah, that's targeting by rule, but it's a dumb rule. Yeah, he's officially been ejected. Jordan Patojo ejected for targeting. And will also miss the first half of next week's game against Louisville for Notre Dame. 10th Notre Dame penalties. It also gives Duke a fresh sit downs and a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal for Duke at the 8-yard line. Here's the gift to Waters, who is almost taken down in the backfield. Now he's still fighting his way ahead. And if we can get him on the ground, that's great. Alright, finally he's taken down at the 2. Josh Burnham had him in the backfield, but couldn't quite wrap him up. And Jordan Waters tonight, 9 carries, 33 yards, and a touchdown. 10:15 to go. Still plenty of time. But Notre Dame needs to get a stop. Calhoun in motion. Here is the gift to Waters once again. He's dragged down for a loss of 2 right there. Nice play by Howard Cross. So here is a 3rd and goal. From the 3-yard line. Leonard off play action. Throws wide open receiver. That's caught for a touchdown. Duke has now tied the game up at 13. And Notre Dame's offense needs to wake up. 3-yard touchdown catch. Leonard to Moore. Taps off an 8-play, 80-yard drive. And the extra point here for Duke is good. Duke takes their first win of the day. It is now 14-13. And if somebody wants to go tell Notre Dame to wake up, that would be really nice. They have just been sleepwalking through this game. On both sides of the... Well, not really defensively. It's just Duke's offense has finally been starting to play well. But their offense has been awful. Alright, let me see if there's any new scores. Anything like that. Washington scored a touchdown. Actually, a rushing touchdown. We all know about their passing offense, but the rushing offense gets involved. And gets a touchdown there. Alright, still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Alright, they're back from commercial break. Duke takes their first lead of the day. It is now 14-13. Notre Dame going to get the football back. And here is the kickoff. It is a low line drive kick. Fielded on a couple bounces by Jeremiah Love, who crosses the 25-yard line. Still on his feet, gets it to the 29 before he's taken down. So 1st and 10 here at the 30-yard line for Notre Dame. Hartman hands off to Jeremiah Love, who is going to gain 4 on the play. So 2nd and 6 here is given to Jeremiah Love, runs into his own lineman, and is taken down right at the line of scrimmage. Has Notre Dame ever heard of throwing the ball? Just a thought. Running the ball hasn't necessarily worked, and Sam Hartman's a very good quarterback. I just wonder if they've ever considered that. 3rd and 5 here. Hartman looks to throw here. Incomplete off the hand of his intended target. Really good coverage there. Holden stays the intended target. And a quick 3-and-out for Notre Dame. The throw slightly behind the intended target. Also, he's going to be short at the line to gain, even if that ball is caught. So 4th and 5. Bryce McPherson on to punt it away. 5 punts, an average of 40, a long of 57. This punt is got a fair catch. Another cricket as well. If anyone's counting, this is number 3 of the stream. Let me fill that real quick. Success. Again. Alright, so waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Duke with the football here, 14. They lead 14-13. Alright, so still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial break. Duke leads Notre Dame by a score of 14-13. They got the ball at, let's see, where exactly? Their own 32-yard line with 7:58 to go. Update on Alabama, Mississippi State. Alabama now leads 24-10. And also, Tennessee's kicked a field goal. They're now up 34-17 over South Carolina. So 1st and 10 here on the 32-yard line. Leonard in shotgun. Here he hands off up the middle for a gain of 2. Duke on their first 7 drives scored 0 points. Their last 3, they've got 14. Also, Oklahoma's officially beaten Iowa State by a score of 50-20. So 2nd and 7 from the 35. Leonard hands off to Waters, breaks a tackle. Waters still on his feet, just tripped up. But a first down there. Now Notre Dame's defense is just getting so tired because they've been on the field for forever over the past few drives because the offense hasn't been able to do anything. Jordan Waters in the first half, 1 carry for 0 yards. In the second half, 11 carries, 47 yards, and a touchdown. 1st and 10 here for Duke. Leonard on the keeper here. Leonard taken down at the line of scrimmage. Nice play there by the Notre Dame defense. So 6 minutes to go. Here's a 2nd and 9. On their own 49. Leonard in shotgun. Here's a keeper for Leonard. And he is going to lunge forward for 7. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short. Neither team has been great on 3rd down. Duke has been slightly better than Notre Dame. Duke 5 of 13 on third downs. They've been slightly better as of late. A little over 5 minutes ago, here's a 3rd and 5. 3 receivers set to the left of Leonard. He looks to throw. Leonard going to take off and run. Riley Leonard is got a first down. Inside the 40, dives down at the 36. And Duke moves the chains. Alabama's now scored another touchdown. It's now 31-10 as they lead Mississippi State. So on the 37-yard line, Leonard is going to hand off, running right, this time nowhere to go. And he's taken down for a loss of a yard. That is more. So 2nd and 11, under 4 minutes to go. Current drive for Duke, 6 plays, all run plays. So 2nd and 11. Empty backfield for Riley Leonard. It's a designed run. Leonard is taken down after a gain of 7, maybe 8 on the play. And he's now been a big part of this run game for Duke in the second half. Probably to about 75, 80 yards rushing for Leonard. Duke on third downs in the first half, 2 of 7. In the second half, 4 of 7. Here's another third down. They got a 3rd and 4. Third and 4 on the 31-yard line. Waters motions into the backfield. They hand the ball off, and he is taken down for a loss of a couple yards there. Xavier Watts, a big play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Duke will be forced to either settle for a long field goal or punt this ball away. That was a big play for this Notre Dame defense. They called their first timeout with 2:41 to go. So there's still plenty of time. Duke also still with all 3 timeouts. Notre Dame now with 2 after they spend their first one right there. Although I'm not sure how I feel about that. There's still plenty of time. And you wouldn't want to score too soon. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial here. The way the offense is playing today, they need all the time they can get. Yeah, that's true. So still waiting for them to come back from commercial break here. Alright, they're now back from commercial break here. Duke gonna line up to go for this. 4th and 6. They're gonna at least line up. Not sure if they're gonna actually snap this. They're 1 of 1 on 4th downs. This is a 4th and 6. From the 33, Riley Leonard's gonna punt this. And it's down at the 4. Okay, Riley Leonard can now play 2 positions. So Notre Dame does get the football. They had Riley Leonard punt it, and it was a pretty good punt. They're down at the 4. So 2:35 to go, 2 timeouts for Notre Dame. Ball's officially spotted at the 5. Worst starting field position of the day for Notre Dame. And now we got another false start penalty to Pierce. Way too many penalties tonight for Notre Dame. Way too many penalties, and it also helps the offense to just not had it today. 1st and 12. Hartman looks to throw, standing in his own end zone. He's got to get rid of it. Rolls out to his right. Throws downfield. Incomplete. Flag comes in. Looks like maybe like a defensive holding call or something like that. Pass interference defense number 26. That's going to give him an automatic 1st down and 15 yards. Alright, that's more of a holding, but... well, it gives Notre Dame an extra 10 yards, although that should be holding, not pass interference because the ball wasn't thrown yet. So 1st and 10 here from their own 16. Hartman looks to throw. He's going to find Estime, although he's going to be right at the line of scrimmage. Might have been a better idea to drop that, because they got 2nd and 10 with the clock moving, as opposed to 2nd and 10 with the clock stopped. Hartman 4 wins as the starter when trailing the 4th quarter. Last one came last year against Liberty. Hartman takes a shot down the sideline. That's incomplete. Looking for Rico Flores. Now 1:57 to go. 3rd and 10 here for Notre Dame. Third and 10 1:57 to go. Hartman looks to throw. He's got time. Over the middle, that's caught by Mitchell Evans. He's been so good tonight. There's a big first down for the Irish. They really needed that. Nice throw by Hartman. 6 catches, 134 yards tonight for Mitchell Evans. Hartman looks to throw. He's got time. Over the middle, wide open Rico Flores. He's still on his feet. And he's down to about the 41-yard line. Big throw and catch there from Hartman to the true freshman, Rico Flores. The guy who was covering him fell down. And here is Hartman. He looks to throw. Going to take a shot down the sideline. Oh, you got to catch that. Pass interference will get called. Tobias Merriweather, that hit him almost in the hands. That hit him in his upper arm. He's got to catch that. Although, there is a flag that comes in right there. Likely going to be some kind of defensive pass interference or holding call. Offense! Offensive pass interference. It's not... It's because he made like a pushing motion, although he didn't really ever push him. And he still didn't catch it. I mean, technically that is offensive pass interference, though it's not a very significant push. 12th Notre Dame penalty today. That backs him up 1st and 25. 3-man rush for Duke. Hartman has time. Underneath he's going to find Estime, who recrosses midfield. And Estime with the ball at the 47-yard line. And Notre Dame calls their second timeout, stopping the clock with 1:02 to go. They show Spencer Schrader on the sideline, their kicker. I would not necessarily love if this game were to come down to a field goal. If Notre Dame makes it, I'd be fine with that. But, let's just say I do not trust Spencer Schrader to make a game-winning field goal. He has not been great. I mean, he's, 2 of 3 on field goals today? But he's missed a few too many times this season for me to be comfortable saying, yeah, I'm fine kicking a game-winning field goal. So 2nd and 16, 1:02 to go. Spencer Schrader this season 2 of 4 on field goals longer than 50. A career long of 54, which came a couple weeks ago against NC State. It's also the Notre Dame record. So here is a 2nd and 16. Ball on the Duke 47-yard line. .102 to go. Duke with all 3 timeouts remaining. Notre Dame with 1 timeout left. Hartman in shotgun. Estimate the back line to his left. Duke brings a blitz. Hartman throws off his back foot, and that is just out of the reach of Mitchell Evans. And incomplete. That's going to grab a 3rd and 16. Third and 16. You don't need it all in one shot right here, but you need a good chunk of it. Unless you can get into field goal range, which I still wouldn't love. Kicking like a 50-yarder. Duke brings a blitz again. Hartman rolls out to his left on the run, throws downfield. Incomplete. Almost picked. And a 4th and 16 here for Notre Dame. Duke was playing coverage, 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 and then these last two plays, they brought pressure each of the last two. Notre Dame 2 of 2 on fourth downs today. One of those was the fake punt. A 4th and 16. Looks like Duke's going to play coverage here. They rush 3. Hartman rolls out to his right, directs traffic. Uh-oh, he's going to take off and run. Sam Hartman! Look at those wheels! Sam Hartman with a first down. Stops the clock. They're going to spike it with 41 seconds to go. Now with 38 seconds to go, they stop the clock. What a clutch conversion there for Sam Hartman. Not known for his mobility, but wow, was that a huge play he just made. .38 seconds to go. Notre Dame with 1 timeout left. Duke still with all 3 timeouts remaining. Looks like there was some confusion getting the play. Now the play clock got 5. Hartman hands off. Are they going to play for the field goal right here? Estime! Audric Estime! Touchdown! Let's go! It's still 19. I put up 22 early. A 30-yard touchdown run from Audric Estime caps off a 10-play, 95-yard touchdown. That takes 2:04 off the clock. What a clutch drive for Notre Dame. Duke will have time, though. Now, the question here, do you go for 2 to make it a touchdown game? That's the question. Do you go for 2, or do you kick the extra point? An extra point would make it a 6-point game. They're going to line up to go for 2 to make it a 7-point game. You go for 2? Yeah, I think I would too. So Notre Dame takes their 3rd and final timeout. Duke still has all 3 timeouts left. They're going to have time as well. There's currently 31 seconds on the clock. And 2-point attempts / extra points don't take any time off the clock. They are untimed downs. Audric Estime, 9 carries, 20 yards, and a touchdown in the first half. In the second half, hasn't been great. But the 30-yard touchdown just then makes it look a lot better. 8 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown as well. This is when you go for 2 late in the game. So, Hartman in shotgun, Estime the back line to his right. Hartman rolls out to his right. It's a designed rollout. Hartman throws, caught. Conversion is good. Rico Flores with the catch there. It is now 21-14. Notre Dame leads Duke with 31 seconds to go. Duke still does have all 3 timeouts. Looks like Duke just kind of loses track of where he is. Enrico Flores is in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So Duke gonna get the football back here. They trail now by 7. That was a huge touchdown drive by Notre Dame. And that's why they went to go get Sam Hartman. So the kick is away here. It's a fair catch called for. From TV audio, sounds like a good amount of Notre Dame fans there. Cool, yeah, I don't have the audio on because I don't want the microphone to pick anything up like that. But that's cool. And I don't think their stadium holds that many. Uh, 40,004 seats. So, not a ton of seating there. Also, Duke not necessarily known for their football, more for their basketball, though their football has been pretty good. Leonard looks to throw to the outside, long throw that is complete, out of bounds for a gain of 5. That took 4 seconds off the clock. Riley Leonard has 1 win as a starter when trailing in the 4th quarter. That came in last season against Wake Forest, which is obviously where Sam Hartman was before he transferred to Notre Dame. 2nd and 5, Leonard looks to throw. He is... Oh, the ball's on the ground! The ball is loose! I think Notre Dame's got it! Notre Dame's got it! Let's go! Riley Leonard is also down on the play after that one. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, the ball is definitely out. Oh man, his leg bends a weird way. That does not look good for Riley Leonard. Hopefully he's okay. No, I don't want to see that replay again. That looks very painful. Looks like he's grabbing his left or right ankle. Not sure which ankle that is, but it's his right ankle, so he gets carried off the field. Or helped off the field quite a bit. Can't put any pressure on his right leg. Hopefully Riley Leonard's okay. By the way, final score. Oregon beats Stanford 42-6. Howard Cross tonight. Notre Dame nose tackle. 13 tackles, 3.5 tackles for loss, and 2 forced fumbles. Notre Dame will have to pick up a first down here as Duke still has all 3 timeouts. They give it to Estime, who powers his way ahead. I have no idea how much he got there because they're showing it from behind the line of scrimmage. Duke's not even going to call their timeouts. He may have picked up a first down there. But Notre Dame with a come-from-behind win. 21-14, not a good performance, but they get the win. I mean, this is also a very good Duke team. But back-to-back low-scoring games for Notre Dame. They win this one with a late rushing touchdown. They lost last week because of a late rushing touchdown. Sam Hartman tonight, not great, but had some big moments when Notre Dame needed him. He ends 15 of 20, 222 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. But final score, Notre Dame 21, Duke 14. That was ugly for Notre Dame, but they got the win. Riley Leonard finishes 134 yards, a touchdown, and a pick, 88 rushing yards. Hopefully he's okay with whatever his injury is. Looks like a right ankle injury, but hopefully he's okay. But Notre Dame gets the win. Not a great performance, but they get the win, 21-14. They beat a good Duke team in a defensive battle. But that's going to do it for tonight's stream, everybody. Thank you guys for joining me. College football rankings will be out tomorrow morning. I will be streaming tomorrow night for Sunday Night Football. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like the stream, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos or streams, anything like that. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night, and I will see you in the next video.